Boots, why do you hate on Jaron Boots Ennis? If I could have $100 for every time somebody would say that to me about me having an opinion about a fighter, I could buy a whole brand new house. Straight up. But there are some people who do ask me respectfully, and then there's some people who just like to talk their crap at the end of the day. But nonetheless, I feel that a lot of y'all are feeling that out there. And I would have to say is that's one of the key things that I'm accused against when I'm talking to people who are maybe a fan of a boxer more a little bit than they should be. I don't think you need to ask why you believe I'm hating on somebody. I just have an ability that most people in boxing or fans of boxing that you guys don't have. I don't take this as serious as y'all do. I'm passionate about it, but I don't have my feelings wrapped up in it like you guys do. I could talk about my favorite fighter in the next 5 videos in a negative light, and people will still say that I'm hating when you know, or when you're well aware that I favor this fighter. I don't lie for people, and I don't make stuff up for people, and I don't say things to try to please people or to please their fan base. That's the biggest thing about me. That's people's biggest problem with me. And at the same time, it's the biggest thing that you like about me. The same thing you like about me is the same thing that you hate about me. When I speak about Jaron Boots Ennis, I'm saying what I feel and I'm saying what is. At any point in time, my material is always open for anybody to come in and try to combat me. For anybody to come in and, try to challenge what I say. I welcome challenges. I don't mind them. I welcome, because if you're sincere, they always make for good conversation. No doubt. But when it comes to Jaron, I'm just not falling for the smoke screen that y'all fall for. I'm not saying that he's not talented. I'm not saying none of that. I like Jaron just like y'all do. If you check my channel, you would know that. As a matter of fact, if you're a Jaron Boots Ennis fan, I'm going to leave a video for you in the comment section. I embrace everybody. I give people their props, and I give people their woes. They bullshit, the shit that they not doing. Anybody that you think I'm a fan of, I got a video criticizing them. I don't know how many times I got to say this shit. Y'all just not used to nobody like me. That's really what it is. But nonetheless, let's talk about Jaron Boots Ennis and fighting Terrence Bud Crawford. Now we finna put something on the table that you guys not gonna be able to fuck with. And I'm gonna show you how. I'm with you guys. I wanna see Jaron Boots Ennis versus Terrence Crawford. Tell me constructively, how do we get that done? Okay? But before we can talk about that, let's talk about what is there to gain by fighting Jaron Boots Ennis. And that's not to put Jaron Boots Ennis down. I say that in the defense of Terrence Crawford. Because if you guys are already trying to knock the people that he has fought, I don't see, if he beats Jaron Boots Ennis, you guys not doing the same thing to Ennis and worse, especially when he doesn't have half the credentials or the credit or the resume that the people on Terrence Crawford resume have that y'all not giving credit for. So what does that mean? It means you're trying to put Terrence Crawford in a trick bag if you don't want Jaron Boots Ennis to develop outside of y'all talking about him fighting Terrence Crawford. Do you follow me? That shouldn't be hard to understand. So the only thing that I'm trying to get you guys to understand is, can we put some worth behind Jaron Boots Ennis so it won't just be a hollow victory? Because if he beats him, you guys won't give him no credit. Because even if you want to give him credit, what will you say? Oh, well, he beat Jaron Boots Ennis, the guy that what? I'll wait. The guy that what? The guy that beat who? The guy that did what, when, where, with who? Exactly. You don't have anything. So the same hollow background that he got behind him is the same hollow background that you're going to use to tear down Terrence Crawford if he does beat him. The only thing that I'm asking is Jaron Ennis to build his worth, to prove beyond the eye test that he is all these things that y'all said he is, because we've been here before. Okay. You remember when y'all was calling me a hater for talking about Errol Spence, when I did nothing but tell y'all the truth about Errol Spence. It wasn't until Errol Spence stepped into the ring with Terrence Crawford that you realized that I was fucking right. I told you that he's not all that. Terrence Crawford will beat him easily. That style is flawed. Y'all didn't want to listen. Then you fuck around and found out. And what did y'all do? Try to take his credit away. So if you're trying to take his credit away from beating somebody like Errol Spence, the big fish, the Mr. I beat Sean Porter, I beat this guy, I beat that guy, then what in the hell you think you're going to do with Jaron Boots Ennis, who has 30-something fights, and you can't name one significant strong name on his resume? Who? Name one person that stand out on Jaron Boots' resume. In 30-something fights, he don't got it. And the question I got to ask y'all is, why do you think that is? Huh? With a guy that damn talented, why do you think that is? Oh, because he can't get okay, I can understand he can't get some fights, but in 30-something fights, you should have somebody, don't you think? So what y'all trying to do is walk him into a dead end. Because the goal is not to give Terrence Crawford credit. Let's be honest. That's not the fucking goal. You want him to fight somebody who has nothing significant to say about his career or resume. And you want him to fight him because that's going to prove what to you? If it didn't prove shit to you with Errol Spence, how in the fuck is beating Jaron Boots Ennis going to do it? Exactly, it's not. It's just a goalpost that y'all gonna end up moving. You think I don't know that shit? And because I say that, you think I hate on Jaron Boots Ennis. Fucking why? That makes no damn sense. That makes me part of what y'all are. I don't take away nobody's credit, regardless of how I feel about them. I've demonstrated this for how many fucking years? How many? Okay. You see me praise Anthony Joshua. You see me criticize Anthony Joshua. You see me praise Terrence Crawford. You see me criticize Terrence Crawford. Who else do y'all think I like out there? I got a video criticizing them. I don't have to be strapped to these guys' ass like a diaper like you do. I'm just simply up here speaking my fucking mind. And I don't know if y'all check the scoreboards, but usually what I say usually comes to pass. Just give it some time. Now the question is, what can we do to get a Terrence Crawford versus Jaron Boots Ennis fight without we just jump into Jaron Ennis versus Terrence Crawford? Because he don't got the backing, he don't got the fan base, he don't got the money behind him. Once again, just like in the Errol Spence situation, y'all asking Crawford to do all the damn work. And he's the fucking A-side. But y'all asking him to do all the work. So let me ask you a question. Tell me, what is the next best fight for Jaron Boots Ennis that we can all lobby for so we can make sure we get a Jaron Boots Ennis versus Terrence Crawford? Give me a name of two fighters that we can send towards him that's going to help build him up to that pinnacle to where he can't be denied, to where you can get a person to say, Bruce, like, to where you can get a person like me to say, you know what? Get that man his shot. I want to see this now. The point is, there needs to be some weight behind Jaron other than y'all just claiming he's this and that because Errol Spence let you down and y'all jumped on the Jaron Boots Ennis train like Terrence Crawford said y'all was going to do. Keep in mind, I'm not talking to everybody, just who it applies to. So you give me two fights that is something that is possible, that can help build his resume and his status and his popularity to the point we can entertain a Boots versus Terrence Crawford fight. Go ahead and do it. Tell me what that is. Now, see, when it comes to critical conversations like this is where y'all go to talking about me and this and that. But I'm asking a serious question. And it's the conversation that we need to have. What can we do to help get him in position to be worthy enough of a Terrence Crawford fight? Because as of right now, He offers absolutely zero. We can go beat up on him, but y'all just gonna do what y'all did with Errol Spence, and he was established. Make it make sense, y'all. That's all I'm saying.